Hello everybody, my name is Alex Shred-Noslak and I'm a film critic at FilmBook. Today, I'll be reviewing the 2020 horror sci-fi film, Possessor. Possessor was written and directed by Brandon Cronenberg. The film stars Andrea Riseborough, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Sean Bean, and Christopher Abbott. Riseborough plays an assassin that works for a secret organization. However, instead of killing targets personally, the organization uses brain implant technology on people close to them to perform the kill. But this technology isn't perfect, as we see how things can go terribly wrong. My synopsis probably sounds pretty vague because this movie is very plot-driven, and I keep things spoiler-free around here. Director Brandon Cronenberg is the son of David Cronenberg, who's directed such films as Videodrome and The Fly. I'm not super familiar with David's work, but I know he's directed a lot of visually stunning horror films in the past. And that seemed to transfer over to his son because this is a wild film to watch. I think the strongest element of this film is all the visuals it uses to demonstrate the brain implant technology, both when it works and when it doesn't. If I had to come up with some sort of comparison of what I feel that it looks like, it's kind of like if the visuals of Requiem for a Dream were mixed in with the last 30 minutes of 2001: A Space Odyssey. As I looked more into this film, neither of those seem to be an inspiration for Cronenberg, but to me, it definitely feels like it. This movie is just very, very interesting to view, even if you watched it without the sound. I'd say the second strongest element of it is its use of gore. Now, when I say one of its strongest elements, I don't mean that necessarily in a good way. I mean, for me, it's in a good way, but if you're not into gore, this is probably not going to be a movie you're going to want to watch. I haven't seen a movie this gory in a long time. That's just based off the knowledge of films that I've seen in the last 10 years or so. But Cronenberg definitely doesn't shy away from the blood in this one. In fact, he sets it up right away with the very first scene of this movie. So if you don't like it after the first 5 or 10 minutes or so, you're probably not going to like the rest of it. I know this can be a turnoff for a lot of people, so that's why I'm warning you of it right now. I really respected the fact that this movie didn't shy away from being too graphic. I've watched a lot of films in my life all over the spectrum as far as that type of content, so it's really refreshing to see something that still can make me cringe. That probably makes me sound a little bit like a sociopath, but I promise it only relates to movies. A definite flaw in this movie is I feel like a lot of people will feel like it's a lot of style over substance. I don't think that's very unfair to say. This movie emphasizes mostly on the plot and the visuals. It doesn't spend a lot of time making you empathize with any of the characters. It tries a little bit with Riseborough's character, but it's like the absolute bare minimum. And honestly, the only time those scenes come into play is 2 different times in the movie. So I kind of feel like it was a bit pointless maybe too. I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I just think for me personally, I would have liked to see a more 3-dimensional lead character. However, I do think this is a worthy film to check out. I think its original premise and stunning visuals make it a worthwhile watch. So I'm going to rate Possessor a 9 out of 10. If you're not a fan of gore, I would definitely steer clear of this movie. I would say this is more directed towards hardcore horror fans or art house snobs who want to see what another Cronenberg can do. And that brings us to the conclusion of my review for Possessor. I'd like to thank you all for watching. You can see more of my films on the FilmBook website. That's film-book.com. Just search for Alex Shred-Noslak. You can see other reviews and videos I've done on my YouTube channel, link in the description. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so that we are notified as soon as new reviews are published. If you agreed or disagreed with my review, definitely leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Please also consider becoming a member on our Patreon, link also in the description. Your support helps us create more engaging content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.